So in terms of working with schools, we won't work with any school. As the company grows, that may change. But at this stage, we need to work firstly with schools that really do align, to what we're doing. Don't see this as a commercial opportunity, although it does have a commercial benefit because hopefully it attracts more parents to that school. But I mean, in terms of revenue shares and revenue generation, this is about impact and not revenue. Also the size of the school. It's important that we work with larger schools, and we're talking about at least 500 students, but really typically more than that. And we want to work with these schools over a long period and really see it as a partnership. The reason for that is because with sustainable materials, the quantities or minimum quantities are much larger than if you were getting stock unsustainable materials. So it really does have to be a partnership. It has to be enough students at this stage, to make it viable. We want to work with schools that are really committed to that sustainability journey so that they can then impart these values on their students. It's not just about shifting the uniforms, it's about educating the students and the community, the school community, about the impact that has. And to really do that, I feel that you have to do that in partnership rather than us sort of telling, so to speak. What we're launching, and it will launch in September, although we'll start to pre-register interest next month, is a sustainability accelerator. So it's a school uniforms sustainability accelerator. And the reason we've launched this is that we've realized over the past year that there's a gap, a massive education gap between schools really knowing the true environmental impact of uniforms. And we don't have enough time to make enough content to gradually close that gap. We're 9 years away, less than that, in terms of the goals we need to hit to reduce the impact we have on the climate. Otherwise, the planet's going to warm too much. To enable schools to speed through that process or to fasten up the pace, we're launching an accelerator. Like a business accelerator, to take you from A to Z as quickly as possible. That Z for us is not only having sustainable uniforms, but really integrating that into a school's community, with school trips, with virtual workshops, with impact reporting, with the offsetting. So all of that. So from September, we'll be accepting applications. And then from January 2023 is when the program will start. And it will mean the school setting up a sustainability committee that we work with, in partnership, to evaluate the materials that they've used in the past, to look at the materials that we're going to use in the future with them, to then work out the savings, to work with the students, and the committee on how to communicate that to their school community, whether that's through social media or in-person, events, and really going through that journey with them, enrolling them in the offset program, as I say, having them come out to Kenya, visiting the schools that they impact, doing the eco trip. So that's the school uniform sustainability accelerator that will be launched pretty soon. But then for schools that don't necessarily fit into those requirements or are unable to be a part of the accelerator because of contractual reasons, we then have the other services and products that we offer to start that journey for that school.